So I kept rewinding and being like, I think I missed something. And then I'd rewind it and be like, I didn't miss anything. I'm like, did I blink too long? Did I turn my head at the wrong time?
I just remember my stepdad looking at me sometimes going, we should have you tested. And now I think he might have been right.
Lights, camera, and action. Welcome to the I Remember Liking That Movie podcast. Remember those childhood movies you loved? We're going to watch them again and find out if they're still as amazing as you remember. Let's get ready to join Anna and Jimmy as they go back and watch those movies you remember being oh so awesomely good. Horror movies that scared. Comedy movies that dared. Damn! And action movies so preposterously ludicrous that they defied the laws of common sense. Now, here's your hosts, Anna Santos and Jimmy Coates.
And welcome to the I Remember Liking That podcast. Today is a me pick, and we have not done, if any, swords and sorcery movies. No barbarians, no knights, no dragons. Wait, did we do a dragon? No.
I don't think so.
No. And I love those movies. That's why I picked Red Sonja. Probably the worst of them.
It can be the worst, but it doesn't mean it's the least entertaining.
Exactly. Yeah. And there are a ton of these movies from the 80s. My God. And the reason that I'm doing this, because I'm going to kind of do two things here, is because Red Sonja, the remake, is now on Paramount Plus. Well, it's been on there for a bit now. I'm going to watch it, and I'm like, I have not seen Red Sonja with Brigitte Nielsen and Arnold Schwarzenegger in a long, long time. But I remember liking it. I already have worry because I remember it not being my favorite even back in the day. But I do remember liking it.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
I have seen it like probably 30 years ago, not even going to lie to you.
It's a long time ago for me.
And I remember seeing it and then being like, oh, that was kind of... I remember being entertained by it. I also remember thinking, God, this is shitty. I was in my teenage years when I watched it. It was one of those that popped on TV. I was like, oh, okay. Brigitte Nielsen. Cool. And then I watched it. I was like, oh, God, that was one of the shittiest movies I've ever seen. I like it. But then I never rewatched it. So I've literally only seen this movie once.
So maybe you didn't understand it.
I understood it just fine, my friend. It is not a complicated... This movie does not have any layers. Just to be clear, there are no layers to this movie. It's pretty fucking straightforward.
Yeah. So let's not the 2025 movie. Here we go. It's American Sword and Sorcery epic film directed by Richard Fleischer and written by Clive Exton and George MacDonald Fraser. And it's based off Red Sonja of Rogantio, a book, I guess. Look at that. I know they wanted to do another Conan movie, and Arnold Schwarzenegger is not Conan in this movie, but he is Conan in this movie.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is so Conan in every movie. Oh my God.
What do we think? I just remember, I don't know this. I know Red Sonja has to do something. She meets Conan, who's not Conan, and they sword fight throughout the film.
Doesn't she have to fight against a queen who did something, stole something, and then she has to get the something back?
You know what? Let's read the back of the VHS.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm sure it's a deep plot. Oh, it's very short. No, 1985. Sorry. Like I said, there is a new one out. I'm going to watch it and give a little shout out when we do the review of this. Power hungry Queen Gedrin, played by Sandel Bergman, captures the priestess guarding the captures the priestess guarding the talisman, a mythical orb that created and can destroy the world.
Huh.
But one of the priestess escapes and seeks out her warrior sister, Red Sonja, Brigitte Nielsen. Never have I found a taller, bigger woman more attractive than Brigitte Nielsen of the 1980s.
Her and Grace Jones? Like, sexy as
Grace
fuck.
Grace Jones scared me.
Oh, she's terrifying. She's terrifying, but incredibly attractive.
So to warn her about Gedren's plan for world domination, Lord Calidor, Arnold Schwarzenegger, that's Conan, the talisman's keeper, insists on helping Red Sonja, and though she scorns the assistance of any man, she soon gains respect for Calidor's fighting prowess. This sounds fucking dumb.
It's so terrible, but
I wrote something like this in grade 6.
I love the feminism in it. First, it's a queen that's trying to ruin the world.
Yeah.
Yay, go queen. And now it's the warrior Red Sonja,
who doesn't want any help, but becomes
fuck
somewhat
this
impressed.
Man, but at least
Arnold
he doesn't
Schwarzenegger,
suck.
1985 Arnold Schwarzenegger, the perfect male specimen of power and...
She's like, fuck that guy. I'm better
guess
off
he's
by
okay.
myself.
No, I don't want
And then eventually she's, okay, he doesn't totally suck.
Yeah.
I'm sure they fall in love at some point.
Because
it's 1985.
What if they do it? We'll
God, I
find
hope
out.
not.
Oh, I thought I was going to say.
I don't remember them
Me
doing
too.
it. No.
What do we think a budget of this is? Because I'm thinking they were thinking, you know what? It's not Conan, but it is Conan. The budget's got to be okay.
In my heart, I want to say $25, but I know it's not it. So I'm going to say $8 million.
I was gonna say around 10.
Because I feel like they had to build sets and shit.
Yeah, and horses and
yeah. It's always more expensive if there's animals.
Okay, so in 1985, fantasy film Red Sonja had a production budget of approximately $17.9 million.
Oh my God! For Red Sonja?
Yeah. Well,
Nah.
they probably had to pay. It's Dino De Laurentiis too.
Oh.
Arnold Schwarzenegger probably got paid a lot.
I guess.
1985, he wasn't
that
Terminator
big
yet. He was Terminator, but he wasn't.
But he wasn't
Terminator 2
He wasn't
yet.
90s Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
That's a very different Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, this is still beginners, but not. He's a few movies in.
Hold on to your hat. Oh, okay. That's actually the director of Red Sonja. This kind of gives me hope. Also directed Soylent Green.
Okay.
Which I love. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Oh.
Is that the one with... Yes. Kirk Douglas. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. And Fantastic Voyage. Okay, so this might not be really bad.
I like.
So he knows what he's doing.
This might not be real, but he also
he's got some stinkers in
He
here.
also directed Amityville 3D.
I love that movie,
which apparently is on Crave.
We should watch that because that movie's so dumb.
We should definitely watch that.
There is one spot that me and my cousin screamed. Now, we're young. It's not like I watched it last week and screamed.
Are you
but
sure?
There's one part of the movie where it just freaked the fuck out of us.
Okay, we're going to put that on
Although
the list,
we freaked out of a lot of stuff. But we got scared a lot. On Halloween, we were watching Halloween. My aunt and uncle let us watch Halloween.
Yeah.
And we're like 9. And they ordered pizza for us. The pizza delivery guy came in a Michael Myers. So when he was at the door, apparently we screamed so loud, my aunt screamed herself, and they came running to see. That's how terrified we were. But
that's so fantastic.
I've never been so scared. That, and when we were in a fun house, a haunted house, and we went, and it was scary throughout the whole thing, and they were like, thank you for coming, blah blah blah, please go up the steps. And as you were walking up the steps, the doors behind us were kicked open, and a man in a chainsaw that looked like Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy, Leatherface, came running out with a chainsaw chasing everybody up the fucking stairs.
Jesus Christ.
You couldn't do that nowadays, could you?
No, you'd probably get sued.
Yeah, you suck.
People would have to sign waivers and shit. No, the first time I ever watched a horror movie ever, I was 8 years old. I had gone down to Philadelphia for my cousin Maria's wedding. I was going to be the flower girl. I don't know if it was the day before the wedding or 2 nights before the wedding, but all the older cousins were watching. They had Nightmare on Elm Street on TV. So I was sitting there watching it with them. I'm 8 years old. And I'm like, let's watch. I loved it. And thus began
Until
my love
bedtime.
affair. No, I didn't even have a nightmare. You know what gave me nightmares? My Alf doll. That's what gave me nightmares. Eventually, I had nightmares of my Alf doll coming to life and trying to eat me.
That and Poltergeist, where their dolls came to life and tried to strangle them.
Dolls coming to life freaks me the fuck out. Random killers who kill you in your dreams? Nah, I'm good.
Well, let's take a look at this poster. This is a great poster. I would hang this just because Brigitte Nielsen looks super hot. And then you got Arnold Schwarzenegger holding his sword, Red Sonja. That's it. They're in their barbarian gear holding swords.
I mean, that's
works.
all you really need.
Yeah, it works. Yeah, no, I like that. Let's look at some taglines. Oops. All right. These should be good. Oh, there's only 2. Heroes of their time for all time.
Oh, that's pretty good.
A woman and a warrior that become a legend. I would have put Brigitte Nielsen, sexy as fuck.
Okay, they wouldn't put that on a poster, especially not in 1985. If they had made that tagline like a woman, a warrior, a legend, that would have been a better tagline. Because fuck Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I love Arnold Schwarzenegger. I have a feeling Red Sonja did not do well in theaters, just because when I was looking up the budget, it said it didn't do well in theaters.
I could probably tell you that. Nobody wanted to see, unless she was being saved by a man, nobody wanted to see a female superhero.
It did not do well. It only did 6.9 million. And if it made 17 million, that's not good. Lost some money. It was released in July. That's not bad. Released in over 1,000 theaters.
Oh.
It opened at number 9.
Oh, wow.
It also opened on the same day a little movie called Back to the Future opened up.
Oh, they were fucked.
Which made a lot more money. Hail Rider was number 2. Rambo First Blood Part 2 was in its 7th week. Cocoon was in its 3rd. The Emerald Forest, I don't know that movie. Also was at number 5. St. Elmo's Fire was in its 2nd week. The Goonies was in its 5th week. And Fletch was in its 6th week. And Red Sonja opened at number 9.
Okay, Red Sonja didn't have a chance.
No.
Like, God bless, it did not have a chance.
It dropped to 13th the next weekend and then was gone.
I have never seen The Emerald Forest because I'm looking at it now. It's a British adventure drama film set in the Brazilian rainforest.
Oh. Anybody cool in it?
Let me see. Ooh, Meg Foster's in it.
I like Meg Foster. She has those eyes.
Those eyes are incredible.
Sexy eyes. Yeah, no, the following weekend, it dropped to 13th. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome was released. So was Explorers and Silverado, the Western movie starring everybody of the 80s. I'm trying to think who was in it. Oh, who was in that movie? Goddamn.
You know what? That was one of those
nothing
movies
to do with
that
what we're
I
talking
watched in passing. Because when you sometimes, like, when I'm reading a book, I'll turn on the TV and like a movie is on and I'll leave it on as like background noise.
Yeah.
I did that with Silverado.
Yeah. Kevin Costner, Kevin Kline, Danny Glover, and Scott Glenn were the 4 main.
Well, shit.
Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing that now. Anyways, Red Sonja did not do very well.
Yeah. Sorry,
I'm sure
Red
it did
Sonja.
better in rentals. VHS shit.
Don't get me wrong. I think Brigitte Nielsen eventually became, oh God, but how would you call it? A cult figure.
Yeah.
And I think definitely there would have been some money made from like video rentals.
Yeah, especially for like women empowerment, feminists,
re-releases and stuff like that. Like I think she probably
I just remember being gorgeous.
Oh
and
yeah.
I remember, and then I remember watching The Hills Cop 2, and she's very intimidating. Like, she's scary. Like, she's so big.
You're really like attached to this whole like her
I'd
size
climb that
thing.
mountain.
You're
Oh,
like, yeah. Well,
That's
okay.
out of
She also,
curiosity.
yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say she became much more well known after she dated Sylvester Stallone. And I just double checked the
Yes.
time. She dated him from 85 to 87. So this movie came out before it really would have benefited from her fame.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that was the big thing because she was Sylvester Stallone. And he's so short. I'm sure he's not short as... how tall? How tall?
How tall is Sylvester Stallone?
Sylvester Stallone. Oh, he's 5'9". 5'9".
Yeah, and she's like 6 feet. So
But she's
only
6'1".
Yeah, so
What, is she not going to wear high heels? Out?
she's just a
so
little
she's
bit
gonna be
taller.
even taller.
But now I'm so like, she was, oh my God, I think she was wearing flats with him. A lot of the times. There's some times where
He probably had lifts because you can't tower over me. It's okay in bed, but when we're in public, you can't tower over
Now
me.
I'm so curious to see how many times she wore like heels with him. Anyways, go on.
Just towering over him, calling him a bitch.
I mean, maybe he's into that.
All right. I am going to go out on a limb here and say that the critics were just as gracious as the box office.
I believe they were even less gracious.
Let's see. I have not looked at this. Sometimes I want to, but I don't. Because I like to be surprised. But I don't
The
think I'm gonna be
surprise is always
surprised here.
nice.
It's actually, I thought it might be a little lower. Out of 30 reviews, it has a tomato score of 23%.
Oh, wow.
Even better, 25,000 plus user rate comes in at 29.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Oh, this should be fun.
All right. Well, this is my pick. I'm going to look for something good here. Okay. Oh, this is someone that reviewed it not too long ago. So this is Sarah G. Vincent Views. This classic is definitely more fondly recalled than watched, but it still holds a special place in the heart of those who managed to watch it as a child, even though it was inappropriate with all the sexual violence and sword fighting. Yeah, see, that's what I think. I remember it because of all the sex and violence. This is awesome.
Sexual violence. Don't forget, it's sexual violence.
Watching
sex and
HBO
violence.
when my parents aren't around is awesome.
Oh my God. Well, Mike Massey from Gone with the Twins said, though the execution is routinely second rate, the basis of Robert E. Howard characters gives the premise a slight edge over its low budget brethren and derivatives. 4 out of 10.
Rob Adam from Backseat Mafia, a highly entertaining swords and sandals epic which plays on the talents of both its leads.
Alan Jones from Starburst. Red Sonja isn't camp enough to be funny, just boring.
Dave Kerr from the Chicago Reader says, the dialogue passages don't exactly play like Noel Coward, but this is a movie that succeeds rousingly well on its own humble Saturday night terms.
Interesting.
You could have said that a little more for us idiots. You didn't have to make it that high. It's a fucking Red Sonja.
Gene Siskel from the Chicago Tribune. None of this would matter if Red Sonja was the least bit exciting or sexy or even funny. Instead, it's lumbering, oddly prim, and laughable. 1 out of 4.
Oh my God. There's not a whole lot here. Luke Y. Thompson, this will be my last one. Luke Y. Thompson, because I don't have any more. New Times gives it 3 out of 5 and says, Arnold's last barbarian role. Worth it for that, if nothing else.
And Tim Brayton, this is my last one, from Antagony and Ecstasy says, the film is at least as good as Conan the Destroyer, which is faint praise indeed. 4 out of 10.
See, I remember liking Conan the Destroyer, but I remember it being nowhere near as good as Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah.
But Grace Jones is in Conan the Destroyer. She plays a warrior.
I love Grace Jones.
All right. Well, IMDb, it's not good either. Red Sonja from IMDb has over 48,000 user reviews, coming in at 5.1. Just slightly more people liking it than not liking it.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. Well, I'll look for number 10. Yeah, they give do you get the graph when you go to the reviews? The reviews of people? It's really high in the 5 area here.
No, I don't get the graph.
Oh, no?
No.
Okay, so is there anyone that gave it a 10 out of 10? Yeah, you did too, you meatheads. Favorite fantasy movie of all time? COD 3. 10 out of 10.
Wow, there. Unfairly maligned. This is awesome. Reading film. 9 out of 10.
Really not bad. Better than Conan the Destroyer. Student Driver, 8 out of 10.
Oh, splendid fantasy fun, if not achieving quite the same heights. El Ilerophile, 7 out of 10.
Reminds me of the good old drive-in movie days. Jay Flynn, 6 out of 10.
Entertaining, but sometimes awful as well. Alvarax, 5 out of 10.
Yeah, see, this is not the one I picked, but this guy says, as much as people hate this, it still runs like it's Conan 3. A cheesy 80s sword and sorcery flick that misses more often than it hits. Leaf of Wine, Draka, 4 out of 10.
A B grade version of something that was already B grade. Jeremy Urquhart, 3 out of 10.
Yeah. Ed would have been proud of this one. James Hitchcock, 2 out of 10.
Hard to watch. Swordhorn, 1 out of 10.
I kind of like Sonja the Destroyer.
That one was a good one too. But I was like, that feels too on point. But those are the only ones.
God. I have this movie too.
Maybe you'll love it.
Maybe. I remember liking it.
I remember thinking it was fun. I remember thinking it was a bad movie. But we all know I like a good bad movie.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? If it's really bad, it can be good. I have a feeling it's going to play more like that than it's going to.
I think I'm going to want to share it with my friends because it'll be so terrible.
Because it's going to be so terrible. Just bad dialogue, wooden acting. But
100%.
That, if done properly wrong, can be so great.
It can be fantastic.
Let's take a look at what do we got here. We have HD retro trailers. Yep, you're the one. Here we go.
Her courage was forged out of fire. Her power, a gift of the gods. Her destiny, to become a glorious new hero. Red Sonja. Only one man on Earth is man enough to win her.
Don't be a fool.
Try it. To love her. To join her great adventure. Arnold Schwarzenegger is Lord Calidor.
Kill them.
Two legends unite to destroy the Earth's greatest evil.
God, Majesty, what you want?
The world, Eichel! We must find a way in. Your Highness learns fast.
I make it a rule never to take a woman unless she can beat me in a fair fight.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Why not?
Brigitte Nielsen. A warrior. A woman. A magnificent new legend.
We've never been happier.
This is going to be such a terrible movie. I just don't know if it's going to be so terrible. It's amazing.
Well, apparently
So
Dino De
far-
Laurentiis doesn't fuck around. He makes some bad movies. Don't get me wrong, but
He does.
he spends money.
He really does.
The sets look big.
They do.
And they do look
Expansive. And detailed.
fantasy swords and barbarian type.
Yeah.
It does have that look. It looks horrible. It looks really bad.
So bad.
This looks like 1985 Arnold Schwarzenegger is the best actor in the movie.
A little bit. But like that one scene where it's like her accent and his accent, and I'm like, I can't wait. I can't wait.
And everyone's like, where the fuck are you two from?
This should be interesting.
Yeah. Well, we are going to go watch Red Sonja from 1985. And when we come back, we are going to review it. Oh, and I'm going to watch Red Sonja 2025, the one that they just did to kind of do a little comparison.
I
Feel
might do
free.
that too. Why not?
You don't have to. I was
If
just
I've got
curious.
time,
Yeah. Can't be any worse.
You say that now. Rollerball.
Oh, that's right too. And just so before we go to watch it, I forgot one of the greatest movies we ever reviewed, Beastmaster.
Oh, yeah.
So we have done a sword and sorcery movie. Yeah.
That's right. Because I was like, I know we have done it, but I can't think of what it was. So I didn't want to say anything because I'm like, or is my mind just playing tricks on me? Because I'm like, no.
No, I'm pretty sure you did not like Beastmaster. And
I
that's why
hated
you
it.
didn't remember.
I hated it so much.
Me, I kind of liked it.
You did. You kind of liked it. And I was like, this was terrible. What is wrong with you? And yeah, that might be why I was like, I don't want to remember it ever again.
All right, we're going to go watch Red Sonja. And when we get back, we are going to review it.
You heard them. Movie time. Let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves a treat. And then watch a classic kick-ass movie from whenever the one we're about to watch was made.
And welcome back. Did you watch 1985's Red Sonja?
I did. I got beef.
Okay, this was my pick. I'm gonna own up to it. This was fucking horrible. Oh
It
my
was
god.
painful.
My
But-
god.
I picked up on a lot of one. I have so many beefs. First of all, the hairpiece that they put on her.
Her
Why
giant
were
red
they-
mullet.
Yes, that was
What
so
the
mean.
Fuck was
Like,
that?
just say you hate her. Like, it's a lot quicker. There wasn't a whole lot of dialogue in this movie.
No, and what there was? Wow.
Terrible.
Wow.
But also, half of the dialogue is spent telling her, Red Sonja, who's supposed to be this great, like, fighter and heroine, you need a man.
yeah.
Don't
you
hate all
man.
men. You need a man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, can we not in this
Well,
movie?
it was barbarian times. Man wouldn't hurt. And if it wasn't for Arnold Schwarzenegger, Red Sonja'd be dead.
Honestly, well, yes, because that was my other beef. Why did they make her look like the shittiest fighter in this entire movie?
Yeah, she wasn't.
Like, even the child was a better fighter.
Yeah, she was horrible.
It was
She's
terrible. And music. Did you notice there was only
was so bad.
but the music
Oh.
only showed up whenever she was getting romantic with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, and it was really
All-
bad. It was like a flute.
Yes, it was
Jesus
terrible.
Christ.
All of the fight scenes or all of the like big tension moments, there was no real music. And the
No.
fight scenes just sounded like they got into a studio and were like hitting two forks against each other.
Yeah,
It was terrible.
it might have made it a bit better if you had that dun dun dun, like that really hard
something
orchestra music. Yeah, but
Yes.
the music of this movie was just bad.
It was missing through most of it. And then when they did put the music in, you're like, why did you choose that?
Yeah,
Why?
Red Sonja looks sexy, even with the red mullet.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's quite the ensemble.
Her breasts were heaving. Her butt cheeks were bursting out of her metal thong. That I like.
That I don't understand. I'm like, pants would have made so much more sense.
Oh, so much more
Pants
sense.
would have made so much more sense. Like,
Did you watch the
leggings.
new Red Sonja?
No, I haven't seen the new one, but now
I
I'm curious
watched
how
a
they
bit of
changed it.
I'm like, how can a movie 40 years later be fucking worse?
Oh my god.
It's okay. It's not a big theatrical movie. It's more like a 2-part Xena Warrior Princess
Gotcha.
from that time. Like it really reminds you of an early 2000s straight to DVD where you go, oh, not bad for a straight to DVD movie.
Also, can we talk about how Xena, Warrior Princess, was a better fighter than Red Sonja in this movie?
Oh, by far. Like
on a television budget.
On a television budget, the sword fighting was much better. Oh, so much better.
I was like, why don't you just like put a sign around her neck that says, I need everybody to help me because I suck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't understand. She's supposed to be this. They're like, this is her origin story. Also, can we, the 80s really like we're going to tell you the story instead of show you.
Yeah.
Before we start the movie. I'm like, just show me. Just show me. You don't need to also narrate.
Red Sonja, the new one, actually addresses the clothing thing. Where because she's put into like kind of like a Roman gladiator thing where people have to fight. And the guy gives her her uniform, just the bra and metal thong. And she's like, what's this gonna protect? And he's like, nothing. He goes,
See?
but it's going to look good.
That makes more sense because she's in an arena. Her death is entertainment.
Yeah.
Here, Red Sonja is supposed to be on a mission. She's supposed to be righting wrongs and avenging her sister's and basically her entire family's death and the destruction of her home. Like, there's supposed to be some vengeance happening. And she's walking through life like she's picking daisies.
Yeah.
There's no hurry to her. There's no urgency. There's nothing. She's just like, oh, so I have to cross here? Sure. And when I kill you, and I'm like, when you kill, what? And then the worst fight ever happens. And she ends up winning. And I was like, how? How? He took away your sword like 3 times. Why? Like, I have so many problems. I was like, the misogyny in this, subtle. But I'm like, if you're going to make a movie about a female warrior, make her a female warrior.
Yeah.
Like, make her formidable. It's just made me sad.
Yeah. This was some notes or trivia here is that when Arnold he asked his girlfriend, I think was Marie Shriver at the time, to read over the script. And he said the first words out of her mouth was, don't. She also accompanied to the premiere in LA or something like that. And he said that she turned to him and said that if this movie doesn't kill your career, nothing will. You're fine. He also he said he used to threaten his children to watch this movie if they're being bad. He hated this movie. He was only supposed to have a cameo in it. He had a 1 week, and Dino De Laurentiis kind of, I'm sure he slept with Brigitte Nielsen, alleged. I'm whatever. I'm sure he was like, okay, I'll stay. But he ended up staying for 4 weeks. Yeah. And they made sure they filmed when he did stuff, different angles to reuse so he could be in the movie much more than he was supposed to. But he hated the movie. He did not like it. I can see why. It was dubbed. The whole movie's dubbed except for Arnold. Brigitte Nielsen, I'm remembering from Rocky 4 and Beverly Hills Cop 2. She doesn't have a ton of lines, and now I can see why. She's not a good actress. She looks great in this movie, but she is not a good actress.
Here's the thing, though. Like 20 years later, she started to become a good actress. Like she actually, she got
over
better
time, sure,
over time in this and almost of her early career. Shitty.
And but that's what she doesn't say a lot in Beverly Hills Cop 2, and I'm like,
she also
wise decision.
Yeah, but I think it's also because she had I think, a much heavier accent at that point.
Yeah.
And I don't think she was a fully fluent English. She was an English speaker, but she wasn't as comfortable in it. I think she speaks like 7 or 8 languages or something stupid like that. That's just, part of being European, Danish. She was, for some reason, I thought she was Swiss. But anyways, she speaks a
She's
bunch of languages.
huge.
But I'm not even going to lie.
She's some sort of Viking descent, I am positive.
Oh, 100%. She is tall. She
Or
is
Germanic
statuesque.
Barbarian,
she's-
something along those lines.
She's super impressive physically.
Oh, yeah.
Like, even
she
now.
looked amazing. Yes. And
Even now.
every movie she's been in. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible. She also dated Flava Flav for a little bit.
Yeah, that was
Which-
weird. He's
that
like,
was
what,
super weird.
5'2"?
Yes,
She's
but hey,
6'3".
they had love.
Yeah. Oh, I'd climb those mountains. Gee.
Also, Flava Flav, I never really actively thought of him until a couple years ago
As a
when he
romantic
sponsored.
lead?
No, as a person. Like, I forgot he existed constantly, and then I'd be like, "Oh, giant clock guy, like, cool." And I listened to like Public Enemy, so I was like, "Oh, right, he exists." But then the women's water polo team needed sponsorship, and he was like, "I'll sponsor you." And now he's become like the patron saint of women's sports.
Nice.
Have you heard about him throwing this entire weekend in Las Vegas
No.
for all the women Olympians and Paralympians? And basically, there's like casinos and hotels and like airlines coming together to celebrate all the female Olympians.
Nice.
And I was like, that's fucking beautiful, Flava Flav. I should really think of you more often. But anyways, that's not the point of this. The point of this is Red Sonja was shit.
Oh. Sandel Bergman, who played Queen Gedrin, she wasn't bad in this movie. She was
No.
actually the love interest in Conan. And she was actually supposed to be Red Sonja, but she didn't want to get typecast, apparently. And I'm like, if you don't want to get typecast, stop doing shitty movies. Jesus
Done, though.
Christ.
We got to give her props because
She
She
was
ended up being the
one of
character.
the better characters
yeah.
of this movie.
she was one of the better actors in this entire movie, if not the best.
Yeah.
Grandmaster is fighting her for that.
Which one was
no.
Grandmaster.
And Falcon.
Oh, fuck, that
Grandmaster
guy.
was the old Asian guy who was the first
Oh,
one to be like, you
yeah.
can't hate all men.
Well, Ronald Lacey was in this, and he was the evil queen's main person, and he's played one of the greatest villains ever in cinematic history. Not this movie. Let me make that clear. He played the main Nazi villain in
Oh, right.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, that his face melts and
Yeah.
he grabs the amulet that burns his hand, and he's amazing. I don't know what he did, who he pissed off to get this movie, but whatever. But yeah, other than that, it was dubbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching this movie and it's like, oh, the evil queen wants to take Red Sonja back to do evil lesbian things. I'm like, yeah, it's a movie I can get behind. And then all those Italian women at the beginning, I'm like, never has a movie wanted to be that I wanted to be softcore porn as of right fucking now. They were
Lord.
gorgeous.
No,
Just
stunning.
gorgeous.
All the women in this movie.
Oh my
stunning.
God.
The men, we
All
cannot say the
dubbed.
same.
Oh, the
Well,
men. Yeah. No, this
A
was
little disappointing for eye candy.
horrendous.
It's fine.
some of the and you're like, this movie was almost $20 million back in 1984, released
Where did the movie
1985.
go?
Some of the set pieces were okay. They were
Yeah.
big. Some of them look like those, remember those diners that would have like dinosaurs
Yes.
as like an extra way of making money, and they
Mhm.
and they were kind of shitty looking. They look like that.
When she says like, let's cross this bridge or whatever it is,
Oh.
and they pan out and it's like a dinosaur skeleton.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there going, you can't tell from the skull that's right in front of your face? No? Okay.
Yeah, whatever
Cool,
this is.
cool. Thank you, Red Sonja. Apparently you're stupid too.
Or when she had to come and get her sister, see her
Yes.
sister before she died. I don't know. She was laying in some sort of
Underneath a bowl.
animal. Yeah, but it
You know what
looked
it reminded me
horrible.
of? It reminded me of that torture device that they have from medieval times. Basically, you would stuff the person inside an empty metal like bowl,
Oh, okay.
and then you would set a fire underneath it, and they would basically roast alive
Ugh.
in there. Yeah, no, it was gross. I was like, weird choice, but okay. That was the first thing that popped into my head. And then we find out that's just where Lord Calidor like hangs.
Yeah. Yeah, and Lord Calidor, the mercenary who doesn't get paid. He's like, I don't take money. I'm a mercenary. I'm like, that's exactly what fucking mercenaries do, dude. They fight for fucking money.
Let's point out that the Lord is supposed to be the one at the temple. They waited on him.
Mm-hmm.
If he had been on time, then none of this would have happened.
Yeah, because he kicks the shit out of everyone. He might have been able to save them all.
He might have been able to stop this from happening.
Yeah, and those beautiful, sexy Italian women might still be alive. Way to go,
You're really holding on to this.
I'm like, is this movie R? Oh no, it's PG.
No, and you know how it stayed PG? Because there was no dialogue.
No,
there was no
gore.
Was nothing. No gore. Nothing even really, like, even when they're talking about Sonja's rape. Gang rape.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Which, they didn't,
there was nothing like graphic.
Nothing.
It was just like literally movement that suggested it.
Yeah.
And although I will say this, I was like, well, this is terrible. Of course, this is going to be her motivation for hating all men. And I'm like, valid. Like, I get it. Then that spiritual thing comes into the forest, out of the forest, and gives her strength.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, glowy spiritual thing with a glowy sword. The moment before the sword gives her the strength, touches her forehead and gives her the strength, and the moment where it actually happens are exactly the same. So after that, I was like, did she get the strength? Like, if you're going to glow something, glow more. Show me that you gave her something. Because she just looked confused. I looked confused. I was like, did it work? And then the next thing you know, she's fighting some warrior who has way better skills than her, but somehow she beats him. And then the Grandmaster says, you shouldn't hate all men. You're going to need one. You need one.
And he's like, if I was 30 years younger.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm like, 30.
30, yeah. The
Still
guy
be
looks
too
like
old for her.
80-something. Yeah, you'd still be way too old for her.
Way too old.
No, and I'm like, the budget. I mean, if you would have there are some sword and sorcery movies from the 80s that probably could have really benefited from this money, because they
100%.
did a lot better with a lot less.
For reals. I was like, my God, you guys. This is...
Beastmaster was, I think, 9 million here. I'm just looking at, around 9 million. And give them an extra 11 million, that movie could have been even better.
You know what? At least Beastmaster was way more entertaining. Like, I found my mind wandering because the fight. Look, if a fight scene is incredible, like if it's an incredible fight scene, I'm engaged. I'm locked in. I'm watching everything.
Or fun.
Yeah. Nothing about the fight scenes were engaging or fun in this movie. So, but they went on for way too long.
Oh,
and
what's his name when she went to that one and he's laying on the bed and he's like, hey, whore, get over here.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not a whore. I'm going to kill you.
And then I got,
like, ha, ha, ha.
Yes. And then I got distracted like during the fight and I was like, oh, is it done?
Way too long.
I rewound this movie so many times because I just kept daydreaming. Like my mind would go somewhere else and I'd be like, fuck, I feel like I missed something. And I rewound some and I was like, oh no, I didn't miss anything.
Nothing.
Nope. Nothing happened that could, push the story forward or develop the characters or.
That's actually part of my review. A lot happens in a short amount of time that seems to take a long fucking time to get there.
Right?
Yeah, this would have benefited from a much shorter fights, like quick cuts,
or just better fights.
And it didn't look big or epic. I remember Conan feeling big and vast, and this did not look like that. I don't.
You know what? I'm gonna say this, and I'm very sorry.
Yeah, go ahead,
Red Sonja, but like Conan was way more epic than this.
Oh,
there's so many more. Like we've watched. What other there was Beastmaster and more entertaining than this.
Yeah. And had titties.
And it had titties. Thank you for bringing us back to the most important part of any movie.
Yeah, the movie was playing just here in the background of my living room. Show us your tits.
Oh my God. But yeah, no, that was kind of what broke my heart about this movie, because I was like, oh, you had an opportunity.
Yeah.
Instead, it's like you just, in the basics of like a superhero, and I use that term loosely, but I mean technically she was magically imbued with strength, so we're gonna go with it. You had the opportunity to do something epic. You had the budget to do something epic.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
You
really
had
did.
you had the capability, like the resources to do something epic. Because this is not a first-time producer. This is not someone who's just starting out in the business and is producing their own script. Like you have connections, and this is what you give me.
Yeah.
That just annoyed me.
Even the comedy relief, Falcor and the little kid, it didn't make sense. It was dumb.
Yeah.
It was. Now I did have fun shitting on this movie as I was watching it. Like, I did get enjoyment out of this movie. Not what the movie intended.
No.
At all. But yeah, no, not a good movie.
No.
Jimmy's still on a roll. Jesus Christ.
It's not your fault, man. It's not your fault.
I can kind of see why I liked it as a kid.
100%.
Yeah. Like,
because if you were, like 10 watching this for the first time in the 90s or late 80s, 100% I get where the fascination is and why it would make an impact on you. Like, I get that. Watching it as an adult, and especially one who's seen stuff that's similar, but just done a million times. Like, we have been spoiled with wonderful fights, wonderful action movies where it's engaging, where you sit there wondering who's going to win this fight, because it could go either way. I'm watching this movie and I'm thinking, how is she supposed to win this fight? She's shit.
Yeah, she's useless.
Yeah, but then you see like Scarlett Johansson when she's Black Widow.
Oh yeah, doing all that.
She fights.
Yeah,
and you're like no matter who goes up against her, you're like, ooh, it could really go either way. And that's what you're missing from this movie, because you're like, I don't know how she wins because she's shitty.
Yeah, and I'd like to say, like, if you did Red Sonja now, you could really do it well. Well, I'm watching. I didn't even finish watching it. I had to do something, and I haven't gone back. I don't even know if I will.
Yeah.
And I mean, that the fighting stuff is a lot better. I will give it that. It is a lot better. And yeah, no. All right. Well, let's go through this movie.
Let's go through it.
I mean, there is a plot here.
Flimsy one, but yes.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot happens, and then a lot doesn't happen. It's really hard to explain.
Yeah. You can sum up the story in one sentence.
Yeah, this horny lesbian
crazy
evil
queen,
which is great. Yeah, like I said, I'm all in for that movie. That's awesome. And you wasted it. They should have just made a $20 million porno.
Also, I wish they had played up on her crazy a little bit more.
Yeah, because she's not bad in this movie. She could have really, I mean, what she did with what she got, she did a very good job.
Honestly, I was like, I wish they had shown her to be just slightly more unstable, or a little more, like, if we got more of the power hungriness from her.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she just seemed like a perfectly reasonable woman who thought, yes, I don't care if we ruin the world as long as I'm in power.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I feel like that should be a little more edgy.
Yeah.
I felt like she was about to pour me some tea.
All right, let me bring this up. Okay. Sonja, a young red-haired woman, not just a young red-haired, a mullet. This was a fucking mullet, people.
It was the most terrible hairpiece ever.
It was so bad.
Ever.
And yet, Brigitte Nielsen still looked hot. She pulled it off.
She looks hot in everything.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Is gang raped and left for dead by soldiers of Queen Gedron. who murdered Sonya's parents and her brother after Sonya had rejected the queen's sexual advances and scarred Gedren's face. Answering Sonya's cry for revenge, a female spirit appears and gives her heightened sword fighting skills. Not really.
Not in this movie.
No, I don't know what skills she had, but they were
Do
pretty
they take
fucking
years
useless.
to develop?
Yeah, it would have been better if like I gave you the skill and then she went out and fought and then died immediately. Oh, I guess I don't really have the skills. On the condition that she never lie with a man unless he defeats her in fair combat. Oh, this just gets overplayed in this movie. She trains under the warriors of a sword master called the Grand Master and mistrusts nearly all other men, even though they respect her and they live with her and she trains with them. It's kind of didn't make sense.
Don't touch me. Well, also it's weird when you just get beat by someone in a fight, like a sword fight, and they go in for a hug.
Yeah.
I'm like, that. No.
Yeah.
That's a little weird.
Yeah. If I'm going to get beaten by a woman, at least I want to hug her and feel her skin.
That's weird.
Exactly. That's almost how that played, that scene.
It literally was. It was like, oh, you beat the crap out of me. You're way better than me.
Let's
but
touch each other.
Come in, give me a hug.
At a nearby temple, Verna, Sonya's sister, is in an order of priestesses preparing to banish the talisman, a mystical light-powered relic that created the world and all living things. The talisman can be used and touched only by women. Men vanish if they touch it, and has become too powerful to control. However, Gedren's army and her aide-de-camp, Ecole, intervene, slaughtering most of the priestesses, you bastards, and shield maidens before they can imprison the talisman in permanent darkness. I like how they just chuck them down the
hole.
The hole of darkness.
Yeah. And then here's where the sound editing, or sound choices, I should say, because it wasn't the editor's fault. I heard noises while I was watching it. And I was like, where is that coming from? Where is that? And I was like,
the hole.
Oh, that's coming from the hole. You can't tell though.
No.
Because there's no echo, there's no distance to it. It just sounds like someone sitting next to you going, ow, ah.
Yeah, that's in my review too. Yeah. And I'm sitting on the couch. Someone save the beautiful Italian women. For the love of
her head
God.
And says, what is wrong with you? Stop screaming that out.
Varna watches Gedren steal the talisman and throw the surviving priestesses in the vault that contained it before escaping, but is mortally wounded. She is discovered by Kalidor, the Lord of Hycariana, whatever, who looks for Sonya and brings her to Varma. Yeah, because she doesn't trust men or anything. This fucking barbarian shows up. Hey, your sister's dying. Come with me. It's the equivalent of getting into the van for candy.
No, because oh yeah, because initially she didn't know he was Lord whatever.
Yeah.
And then she figured it out. And I was like, girl.
Wait, there's no candy and puppies in this van.
There's no candy and puppies on the back of this horse. What? Yeah, no. She zip lines across, gets stuck by an arrow.
Oh, did you notice that when she zip-lined and it went back to the shot, there was a whole bunch of other handles there that weren't there?
Yeah.
I mean, the editing in this movie is just next level bad.
This entire movie was just so terrible.
Ugh.
Yeah, so then he catches her. And then she's like, I need to find my sister.
Yeah.
Red Sonja.
I know where she is. She's at a temple of the Grand Master. He gets there really quick. Everything is really conveniently close.
Right? Everything's within like an hour.
Yeah. On horseback. Yeah. Before dying, Varna tells Sonya to find the talisman and send it into darkness before it ravages. I have a big problem with this near the end, but we'll get to that. Before it ravages the world with storms and earthquakes, Kalidor offers to accompany Sonya, who rejects the offer. And this is where we get, I don't have money to pay. I'm a mercenary. I don't take money. And I'm like, what the dude?
I think someone forgot their dictionary that day in the writer's room, or they just have what I like to call word blindness, where they've decided a word means what it means, even if it doesn't actually mean that. So they use it all the time.
Yeah. And he does say that if I just want something, I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll just fucking take it.
Yeah. He's like, what is it? oh God, people give it to, or I just take it.
Yeah.
If I'm owed something or something like that. And I'm like, or if I think people owe me something, I'm like, sir, that is not the way of the world.
After witnessing the talisman in use, Sonja arrives in the now ruined kingdom of Hablok. She meets the young prince Tam and his servant bodyguard Falcon. Yeah, because everyone else took off, left them.
Yes.
Yeah. Gedrin used the talisman to devastate Hablok when Tam refused to surrender. Tam wants to crush Gedrin and invite Sonja to be his cook. She declines before being told that Gedrin is based in Burkbane. Jesus Christ, people, the land of perpetual night. Arriving at the mountain gate, Sonja fights Lord Breitag. Yeah, this fight took way too long. After he refuses her passage for not paying him a tribute, and she's like, "I don't have any money." He's like, I'm not talking about money."
Yeah, it's gross. It's a lot. It's so funny though, because this movie is all like, "No, Sonja, you shouldn't hate all men. No, Sonja, you're
Yeah,
gonna
and
need a
every
man."
man's
And then
like-
every man is just trash in this movie,
Just
and I'm
trying
like,
to get into her
point.
metal thong.
Yes,
And movies that do it properly, obviously in this time period, yes, these type of people, Game of Thrones did it properly, Conan, but Red Sonja does it just weird and creepily.
yeah.
Like I'm like, did I direct this movie? Am I part of this? Did I do this movie? This looks like something I concocted.
That is correct.
After he refuses her passage for not paying him a tender tribute, when she kills him and takes his key, his troops surround her, although they promised they weren't going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Kalidor, who was secretly following Sonja, attacks their rear.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, allowing her to escape. So Sonja's yet to really fucking do anything. This is all Kalidor so far.
Yeah,
Sonja
yeah.
comes across Tam again being tortured by bandits. Some of them look like they were wearing jeans. But anyways,
It's very possible they were.
he frees Tam and kills the bandits with Falcon. They decide to travel together towards Burkabane, and Tam takes Sonja's advice and learns good manners over sword practice. Gedrin's wizards uses a magic screen to show the approaching party. Gedrin recognizes Sonja and orders that she be brought to the fortress unharmed.
Hey, can we talk about the image in the
Yeah.
of the approaching party? But what pops up before that?
Oh, yeah, the belly dancer or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The belly dancer. But I will be full transparency. I was not wearing my glasses, and the TV was a little bit far away, and I was like, "Is that a man or a woman who's dancing?" Either way, I was like, "You should feel a little more awkward about this, because if that's what's on your head." Like, that's what you're thinking about. Sexy belly dancer, sexy belly dancer. Oh, right. The approaching party. You know, the people who are trying to kill us. We should probably check into that.
Using the talisman to conjure a storm, she forces Sonja's group to take shelter in a watery cavern in Ictian, where Gedrin's dragon-like killing machine is unleashed. This was horrendous. This was so dumb.
First, it was the fight for the giant pearl.
Oh, yeah, trying to get the pearl off.
Yeah, yeah. Then the pearl comes out. Then the water increases. Red Sonja's like, "Can we not drown? Let's get the fuck out of here." And but I want the shiny rock. And then there's a creature that comes out and starts trying to kill them.
Red Sonja can't defeat it. So who pops up?
Kalidor.
Kalidor. I will protect you, Red Sonja. Red Sonja is fucking useless in this movie.
And this is where I have my main gripe.
I'm like, why is
this
she
not
the
a
star?
Red
She
Sonja
kind of
movie.
sucks.
It's not a Red Sonja movie. It's a Kalidor movie.
And he was only supposed to have a cameo.
Jesus.
Kalidor appears and helps Sonja blind the mechanical beast so they can escape. Sonja accepts Kalidor's company. Yeah, I would. You realize how useless you are after learning that he is descended from the lords who entrusted the talisman to the temple. He flirts with her, so she warns him that no man can have me unless they defeat me. Kalidor challenges her, and he's like, "So only a man that kills you? That's kind of gross." What they
For
call
real.
that?
I was like, how do you decide you've been defeated? Like,
Yeah.
I would be a fight to the deather. Like, let's
and then
go.
he gets
One of us
her.
will bleed.
What's that called? People in dead
Necrophiliac.
necrophiliac. Yeah, this movie got weird. Cal challenges her to the sword fight to a draw, despite Tam's attempts to help and hobble Calidor. The party arrives at Castle Burgabane, and to protect Tam, they convince him to stay behind and guard the front entrance. That's her second in command, realize Gadrin is insane when she refuses plans to stop using the relic. Plans to escape with bags of Hablock gold. Sonja confronts Gedrin in her council chamber and kills her wizard. Oh yeah, because she was disappearing here and there to the that was her. Did you see how she just gave away what was going on by looking at that poor wizard? And he's like, "Why are you
Everybody's looking at the wizard, and then the wizard looking right at Red Sonja, like, "Hey, sup?"
I'm doing it."
After 2 cuts, and then all of a sudden, Red Sonja's like, "I got it. It's the wizard doing this."
Wizard.
So she walks clear across the room.
Yeah.
To go kill him. And what
there.
is he stands there. He stands there. He's not using his magic to cut her anymore or to stop her.
I'm
or
just
to
like,
no.
Dude, disappear.
He's just
Make
watching
yourself
her.
go somewhere.
Just watching her walk up to him with a sword, being like, "Oh, hey, buddy. What's up?"
Maybe she's going to kiss me. No, she stabbed
That
me.
would be the first thought a man has.
Yeah.
No, she's not here to kill me. I
No.
think she wants me.
I think she wants me. While Calidor and Falcon deal with her guards in the castle's dining hall, Eiko is stopped by Tam at the entrance and crushed to death by the door. Overpowered by Sonja, Gadrin flees to the Chamber of Lights where the talisman is stored. Okay, so she has to destroy it. The earthquake's coming. She picks up the talisman and chucks it into the lava. But I'm like, if the earthquake just did what it did, the thing would have fallen in there and done it anyways. I mean, either way, we're going to get to the same fucking conclusion. Now powered beyond control, the talisman causes the floor to split open and reveal a chasm of molten lava. Dueling Gedrin, Sonja runs her through with her sword, sending the queen plunging into the lava below. Sonja throws the talisman in after her, destroying it and starting a chain reaction that tears Castle Burkabane apart. Also, Burkabane started exploding from the top of the castle. I'm like, how is that fucking happening? That makes no sense.
Somebody fucked up when they were placing the explosives.
Oh.
They're like, we're going to have to go with it.
Yeah. The lava's on the bottom and it's making the top of the castle blow up first. All right. Okay. The heroes escape as the rising volcano consumes the castle. Sonja and Calidor kiss after an inconclusive sword fight, while Tam and Vulcan ride back to Hablock to rebuild it. And believe it or not, that's our movie. What's your score? What's your...
Okay. Part of me wants to say, stream it, because I refuse to live with this by myself. Like, I feel like people should watch it, but then I have too much kindness in my heart, so I'm gonna say skip it. And here's why. This is not a Red Sonja movie. It's a Calidor movie. They spend half of the dialogue telling Sonja that she should not hate all men, that she needs a man. And then they actually spend the movie showing how she needs a man because it's Calidor, because she is one of the shittiest fighters in this movie.
Yeah.
Like, even the little child prince is better at this. I mean, he was kind of adorable, but it felt really weird that they kind of kept throwing him and his little protector in there. This is not the group of heroes that we need or want to see at all. There's the story is, it's a simple story, so simple, yet somehow they have made it so incredibly boring that you don't even like. The music is shit, the editing is shit, the sound is shit. Nothing enhances the movie. Nothing. Like, I honestly think this probably would have been at least relatively enjoyable, like watchable. Let me rephrase that. Relatively watchable if they had made better choices for music and editing, and they had a good story editor on, and they realized earlier on, hey, maybe we should get like a diction coach or a dialect coach for Brigitte Nielsen to like give her more dialogue instead of her sounding like a random, like, selective mute who just will say the occasional phrase. And it's just they did such a disservice to Red Sonja as a character through every choice that they made for this movie. Other than her ensemble, it's not the practical choice, but she did look really good in it.
Yes.
And that's the best thing I can say about this movie.
What
That's
would,
it.
What would
It's
your
a skip it.
IMDb be?
This is like a 3. It's like a 3. And I'm giving points for Queen Gedron. I'm giving points for Falcon. And yeah, that's all I'm giving points for. Because fuck these people. Fuck these people who made this movie and had the audacity to call it a Red Sonja. It's not. It's Lord Calidor.
Yeah.
That's what this movie is. It's a Lord Calidor movie.
Yeah, and as a Conan movie, it blows.
100%. What's your score?
All right. If you remember, like in Red Sonja, honestly, I don't even know what to say to you. You might still enjoy it today, but probably for very vastly different reasons. Because this movie is, to be kind, rough. The acting is wooden, the dialogue is awful, and the delivery is somehow even worse. The movie is also clearly dubbed in a bunch of places, which doesn't exactly help things. It feels like half the cast recorded their lines in a completely different building, possibly a different country. Now, look, Arnold Schwarzenegger is fine, I guess. He's basically playing Conan light and just sort of wandering through the movie, punching things, which honestly makes him the most believable character in it. Sandel Bergman as the evil queen, she's actually pretty decent. But that's about where the compliments end for this movie. The set pieces swing wildly between, hey, that actually looks kind of good, and did they build that 10 minutes before shooting? Some scenes look like proper fantasy film, others look like a community theater production doing swords and sorcery. The sword fights, they are not great. The choreography is sloppy, the hits barely connect, and the gore level is basically Saturday morning cartoon. The plot is ridiculous. The pacing is weird. Somehow a lot happens very quickly, and yet parts of the movie still feel shockingly slow. Now, having said all that, let's talk about the real star of the show, Brigitte Nielsen. She looks amazing in this movie. Absolutely stunning, even while rocking what can only be described as a giant red warrior mullet. It's incredible. It deserved to have its own credit in the opening titles. Honestly, the costumes in the movie poster might be the best thing about the entire film. And that leads to the big dilemma with Red Sonja. This is not a good movie, not even close. But it is a fantastic movie to watch with friends while absolutely roasting it the entire time. It's not so bad it's good. It's more like it's so bad it's funny. If you're in exactly that kind of mood. My IMDb score is 4, and most of those points go to super sexy mullet wearing Sonja and the pure joy I got out of disliking this movie so much. But here's the thing, I'm not going to say skip it. I'm going to say stream it. If you're in the mood for a terrible fantasy movie to laugh at with friends, I give an enthusiastic stream. Just don't spend any money on it. If you're in the mood for a fun and well done sword and sorcery movie, stay away from Red Sonja. This is not it. This is a shit on with friends extravaganza. As a movie just to sit there by yourself, you are going to be sorely disappointed.
See, and it's funny because every time I give like a stream it, it's because I know it's a shit movie, but I'm like, you can watch this by yourself.
Yeah.
Like you could just put it on whenever.
And
like if it's on a streaming service, you can watch it. And it's you either join in the pain that I'm experiencing or you find some joy in it, whatever. But I feel like if you need to watch it with a group, then I always classify it as a skip it because sometimes you can't always get the right group together.
Oh no, like you would have to be in the right mood to this. Yes.
Yeah, the right mood, the right people, the right snacks.
Yeah.
And beverages. Like everybody's got to be just a little kind of either sugar high or other kind of high or a little tipsy and you just let loose on it.
Yeah, this is a niche shit on movie.
Yeah. It's so niche. Cuz how do you have like so many times during the movie I was like, I feel like I missed something. Let me rewind. And then I would rewind and I'd be like, I didn't miss a thing. Why do
Nothing.
I feel like I was missing something?
No.
Yeah.
No, this is as a standalone watch movie. This is a skip.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to shit on it and with friends, or if you have friends that you that remember liking it too as a person, this is a great movie to watch with them. Yeah, it's not so bad it's good. It's so bad it's hilarious.
You're questioning your sanity.
Yeah, like what the hell? Yeah. So another winner from Jimmy.
It's not your fault, man. It's not your fault.
All right. Anything you want to add to Red Sonja?
No, man, I'm done with this.
Wow. Okay, so we have pretty much 2 skip its, unless there's an asterisk there. But it's a niche asterisk, and a 3 and a 4. Well, thanks for coming back to 1985 and going over Red Sonja with us. And until the next movie we remember liking.
Congratulations. You just had one of your childhood movie memories vindicated. Or they just eviscerated it. I don't know. This is a generic one-size-fits-all type of ending to the podcast. So thank you for listening, and please join Anna and Jimmy next time for another episode of the I Remember Liking That Movie podcast. If you dare to go back and watch that movie you remember liking,